We personally breastfed her. Well, not we. I personally.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
I breastfed her.
Hey everyone, we are the Caughey fam, and in today's video we are going to share some tips because we just had our longest drive in a long time together and with a newborn, 13 total hours. So the total drive was 10 and a half, but we obviously made stops and we have our baby, so mama's on duty over here.
Oh yes, backseat driver.
And so how was that experience, by the way?
Honestly, I didn't mind it. It was a little less space sitting in the back because our vehicle's not very big. And it was hard talking to Dylan. I was like, what? I had to like lean up really close to his seat. So that was kind of a challenge when you're driving for 13 hours.
Because she wasn't in the passenger seat with me, which is one of the things that we'll mention. So we're just going to jump right into the tips. So what's the first one?
The first tip is drive at night. So we left at nighttime, and this is specifically for the newborn stage. Honestly, maybe a little past newborn stage because of her nighttime schedule. So she sleeps pretty much throughout the night, so we thought it would be the best idea to go at nighttime so that she wouldn't be fussy really during the drive.
Yeah, and honestly, it was good for us because I prefer to drive at night, and there was literally no cars on the road because it was Christmas Eve.
So
no cars.
Drive on Christmas Eve too.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the next tip?
The next tip is take shifts, which Gabby really didn't take many shifts.
I did.
She drove like three hours.
3.5 hours. Okay, I took technically 3 shifts, but what happened was during my shifts, Lydia would get hungry.
Well, because it's mom life. I'm not discrediting that.
I had to entertain her certain periods of time.
It just at some point became very challenging for me because my eyes just started they were depleted. I needed sleep. And the last few hours of the trip, it was so hard.
To add my tidbit to that, when the other person is driving, sleep.
That's true.
Don't wait until you're about to fall asleep.
Yeah, put your phone down.
Number 3 for what I wrote. Oh, I said it. Sleeping while not driving.
Have someone sit in the back with the baby. So this is specifically if you have a child. And so Gabby and I had already planned on that. She sat in the back seat with her daughter. And honestly, it wasn't difficult because for the most,
You weren't sitting in the back. What do you mean?
But like she was sleeping a lot.
Yes, praise Jesus.
It was nighttime, obviously.
So the next one I wrote is, so it depends. We personally breastfed her. Well, not we. I personally.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
I breastfed her, and I would recommend that for, like, if you're a breastfeeding mom to do that if they only wake up, like, once or twice throughout the night. So Lydia will sleep for, like, 9 hours. So I, like, fed her before we left and fed her at, like, one time throughout it or something like that. But if your baby's, like, very newborn and they wake up, like, every 3 hours, honestly, I would pump ahead of time and then just give bottles. That way you're not stopping like every hour and a half, every 2 hours, every 3 hours.
The next one is have all the essentials ready to access easily. So those essentials could be food and water. So before we went on our trip, we actually bought water at the store and put it in the trunk. And it was freezing cold. We didn't have to put it in the refrigerator. And we also had snacks in the car.
And too, I made sure to put a pack of baby wipes right by me just in case she, like, had an accident.
Yeah.
Okay. So we didn't even do this, but bring a portable sound machine. Honestly, Lydia personally likes the sound of, like, the outdoors when we're driving, I think anyways. But if your baby likes a specific sound, I think it's a good idea to have a portable sound machine.
And not even just for the babies. Like, we brought a speaker, which is crazy because we barely used it.
I know.
Yeah.
We literally used it for like 2 hours of the 13-hour drive.
How did we drive all those hours?
I don't know. What were we even doing?
I don't know.
Because we weren't even like talking.
That sounds so bad. Anyways. Next one would be pack your bags a couple days in advance and pack the car the night before. Which we didn't really do that. That was one of the fails that we made because this trip was last minute. And we got home late that night because we were at a dinner with my family and we just packed everything and put it in the trunk,
we packed our bags and the car the same day. We don't recommend that.
Yeah, so be prepared ahead of time with all these things that we listed. And so our trip was a success. We got here, and to end the video, I'm not looking forward to the drive back, only because 10 hours is actually rough. I mean, I did like 7.5, right?
7.
Yeah, 7.
Actually, 9.5.
Yeah, it was very difficult, but we got sleep when we got here, praise God. And so, yeah, don't, obviously be safe. Don't force yourself if you have a trip coming up, if you're watching this video. Like, obviously be wise. Don't try to be confident in yourself and push yourself to the limit. So, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and we will see you in the next video.